fire. Okay, everybody say flow fire, flow fire, flow fire. Feed your soul, women of fire, achieving goals. Women of fire, learn control. Women of fire, shine and grow with flow fire.
What a beautiful song. I'd love to reintroduce my special guest, Maureen Aladin Mraz, a fierce mover with a vision of mass communication to invoke, educate, and inspire. Inspired by God, this amazing Haitian Black woman continues to fertilize and empower all women. Who inspired you to be the woman that you are today?
Yeah, I would say my mother. When I think about all the people that I have in my life, my mother, she's very resilient and she's very loving and strong and supportive and has always cared for all of us. So like, if you asked me that question, like when I was in my 20s or something like that, I don't know if I would have said my mother, but now that I'm older, I really see how much of an impact she's made on my life and I appreciate her.
So my next question to you is: I know that you said your mom has greatly influenced you. So if you were to actually be able to leave a legacy, what would that look like for you, your family, and your community?
I believe the legacy is operating in excellence, knowing who you are, not being confused about your identity. And if you fail or make mistakes, that's a part of life. Fail fast and then move forward.
And then here's another thing. We asked you for 3 flowers that best represented you. So in this, I related those flowers to your chakra. And
Okay.
and what that the color and what the chakra means and everything like that. So we're gonna go for your first flower, which is the marigold. That's a really, really pretty flower. Can you tell us exactly why?
I chose it because my niece, Katura, who is my older sister's first daughter, she posted like I think a month ago a picture of a marigold, and her caption was, "If you know this flower, you know that it's at its last like round of petals."
Mhm.
And she said, and even when it's at its last, it's still so beautiful. That's why I like the marigold so much.
Well, the marigold is orange and is part of the solar plex of um, your chakra. And the solar plex is like right above the belly button.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that I actually went in depth with that particular chakra. And for what it said, it says that it enhances creativity, magnifies power of will. Isn't that funny? Look at that.
Wow.
So here's your next one. It's poinsettias.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what it is, and then you can tell me why you picked poinsettia.
Okay.
So poinsettia is the red root, which is right at the bottom of the chakra from bottom to top. It activates the intellect and sharpens the logic. It teaches balance between polarities. So tell me why you picked poinsettia.
Wow. I love that. I chose the poinsettias because it's the flower or the plant, I don't know, it's like a plant flower to me, that my mom always gets during Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, December is a big deal, right? So my production company is 1218 Media, which means my birthday is in December. My parents' anniversary is in December, and my mom's birthday is the day after a parent's anniversary. And then I have a cousin whose birthday is also in December, and then it's Christmas. So it's like a celebratory month for us, and so I always think about that point. I always think about poinsettias, and I think about my mom because she always really goes out of her way to make sure that Christmas is like joyful and warm and full of love.
The third flower is your bluebell chakra. Protects from evil, helps balance mood and emotion.
I chose the best flowers.
I know. But the thing about it is that not only did you choose the best flowers, but you choose the flowers that really resonate with who you are as an individual
Yeah.
without even knowing that. I think for me, it was like, I'm not so much about, oh, I got beautiful flowers, but I think how it relates to an individual tells me a lot. So I wanted to make sure that I added that little piece
I
with,
love this part of the show.
I wanted to add that in. And then whenever I say these, because it's after hearing so much about the person and the individual, and we thank you again for even, participating in this. I know you are starting your own family, and you have a newborn. So how old is your newborn?
Maddox is 21 months.
20
Yeah,
months.
so he's about to be 2. So he's not so new anymore, but he was a blessing for me. I prayed for a baby for a long time. My journey to baby was a long one. I had him via IVF, and he's perfect. He's a great kid, and I'm so blessed to be a mom. I never gave up hope that I would be a mom. I just knew that it was different for
Yes.
me. Just like I always equate it to taking a test. It's like some people get 100 and they don't have to study, and other people have to study really hard to get the 100, but you both end up with the same result.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a healthy, happy baby, and he keeps us busy.
Yeah. So how did you come up with the name Maddox?
We came up with, we found Maddox's name on the computer. We were looking at different names. We said if it was a girl, it would be, X, Y, and Z. We chose 3. And then if it was a boy, we did 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually had 2 options. So this was like the night before I was supposed to have my C-section.
Uh-huh.
We could not come up with names. We couldn't find the right name. I was like, nah. We were always both like, nah. And then when I went in, they nicked my bladder.
You're kidding.
Yeah, they nicked my bladder. So like I was out for a while before I came through. And when my husband came over to me, he showed me a picture of the baby, and I was like, you can go ahead and choose. He was like, no, I wanted you to see what he looks like.
Yeah.
And I saw him and I was like, oh, that's Maddox. He looks like a Maddox. So
if you were to leave him a message to invoke and to inspire his legacy, what would that message be?
To believe in yourself, to be driven by your passions, to pursue them relentlessly, and to always trust and believe in God that he'll get you through anything.
Is there a fondest memory of Miss Flo that you can also share?
I think that any time that I had a performance, well, first of all, you used to get us to perform at your barbecues.
Do you remember that?
Stand here. Okay. Everybody, like you have always been so passionate about dancing. And when I tell you the encouragement gave me, I always remember, this is something that I carry with me in anything that I do. You always used to say, don't anticipate the step. You're anticipating, I can see it. And for some reason, that kind of translates into a lot of other things. Like even when I'm like working with my husband, like if an audition, because everything is like self-tape nowadays. And I'm like, oh, you anticipated that line. And I got that from you.
I can't even believe it. I can't even believe you remember something like that.
I do.
This is the segment that we call Tag It Up. If you had a Tag It Up and you were to write something or graffiti, something that represents you, what would that be?
My tag is going to be execute with excellence.
Execute with excellence. Mm-hmm. Is there a particular color or anything like that?
Blue is my favorite color. So, and I love black too. So I would say blue, black, and white.
Awesome. Thank you again for being on Women of FIYAH. Please give us a shout out on who this artist is.
Yes, this artist that you all are listening to right now happens to be very dear to my heart. He's my husband, Rob Murat, and he just released his Valentine's Day single called Next to Me. It's an animated visual video, so check it out. And he has a lot more fire to come. Trust me, like his music is amazing. He's so talented. You can catch him on My Block on Netflix and just IMDb him.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
And before we thank you for sharing that. Before we end, though, tell us where we can find more of you and what you're doing with your production company and all the little nuggets that you're sharing with everyone in the world.
Oh my God. Okay, so go to my Instagram. It's 12TWELVE 18 Media. And if you look in the bio, you'll see my
I'll let you
personal
in.
part.
And any new projects coming up?
I'm currently working with a Tony Award winning artist who has been my client for a really long time. Her name is LaChance and her partner Katia. They have a platform which actually highlights professionals. It's called The Culture. And I produced a virtual event for the Long Island Children's Museum. And we may be doing a science show with them. So
Well,
that's all.
congratulations,
Yeah.
congratulations with
Oh, and I forgot Hello Fitness TV. Go and follow Hello Fitness TV on
actually I
Instagram.
did see that one. I did
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that one. And she's from Brooklyn, right?
She's from Australia.
Oh, she's from Australia?
She lived in New York for quite some time. I think I want to say 7 years or 10 years. I can't remember exactly, but she's in LA now.
Okay, okay. From Australia, lives in LA, but was once in Brooklyn
I think so.
because I know I did that research and I saw her and she was saying, I have something going on in Brooklyn. Okay, so anyway,
Yeah.
nonetheless, congratulations on
Thank
all your
you.
endeavors, all your projects, so many more to come,
Yeah.
and your beautiful family. Thank you again
Thank
for
you.
gracing us with you and your platform and your vision and your brand.
Thank you, Flo, for this. Thank you, Mari. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you guys. And to all the women who are fire, keep being fire.
Awesome.
Keep spreading that fire in the world because we need that
Yeah,
for sure.
we need that. Spread it and let us celebrate it.
Yes, spread it and celebrate it. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you again for coming and sharing with us the trueness and the honesty that you present, not only off camera, not only to your clients, but within yourself and your family. She continues to be inspired by God and educated by faith. She also let us know that the universe conspires and makes dreams come true. So thank you, all of you, for tuning in to Women of FIYAH as we continue to celebrate all women.